Danny Flexent here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by the Savage himself, Mr. Alen Babic. Alen, what are you doing here at the Wardley versus Clarke press conference?
I don't know what I'm doing here. Savage wanted to come here. He said there's some fights, so I came here and they said, oh, you can fight. I'm going to be on the other card. The Savage is back.
So anyone watching out there, if you want to get onto a boxer show, just turn up. It only works for the Savage, I imagine.
It's going to be crazy. Listen, this is a do or die for me again. Like when I was fighting Chanel Winters. Eddie Hearn told me, if you lose this, you're out. So that's how I feel right now. You know? So I'm going to kill whoever come. Sorry.
And as we can see from your T-shirt there, Return of the Savage, Savage has risen. Is that the kind of mindset now? You obviously suffered the first defeat of your professional career. Is it a kind of rebirth now of the Savage?
Yeah, of course. Listen, I never stopped training, never for a day. You know, I was doubting myself for the last year, you know, but I said enough. Enough is enough. Get me a fight, you know, and they put this really soon, really fast for me. So I'm back, and I can't wait to shine again.
You've had time to reflect on that defeat now. How do you look at it? What went wrong in your view?
Everything. Everything went wrong, and you know, I would like to say fuck it, but I can't say that. So it's just like that. You know, I had to live with that for the past 1 year. It was hard. It was hard, but I came through again. You know, I'm back.
Did you have problems in preparation for the fight in the build-up?
Well, for the last fight, it was perfect. Everything was perfect. Up until 10 days before the fight, something snapped inside of me, and it was not good. Not a bone, or not or mentally. Mentally, I fell through.
And have you done anything since to make sure that doesn't happen again? I don't know, talk to people and that kind of thing?
I did it all, brother. Whatever you can imagine, I did it all. I tried it all, and it's all in the head. You know, I just need to get back where I was, so it's not that hard for me because I was there and I was owning that stage. So I just gotta get back.
And is that back to heavyweight? You know, we're always excited to watch an Alen Babic heavyweight fight.
Yeah, of course. That's my first sentence when I talk to my guys. I want to go back. You know, I don't like Bridger. I don't like Cruiser. I like the heavyweights. You know, so let the big guys punch me. I'm gonna punch them back.
Is that why? Is it that you like the idea of these big guys trying to take your head off? It inspires you. It motivates you.
Well, I like this kind of situation when there is no way out. You know, when I'm put into a corner, that's the kind of situation the big guys give me. You know, because if I'm slow or anything, I'm gonna be dead. You know, they in my head. So I like the pressure. You know, so the more pressure, the better.
And have you been excited by all the big shows out in Saudi Arabia? A lot of heavyweights on those shows. It's an opportunity for you potentially in the future.
Listen, I'm boxing. I'm in boxing my whole life, and I just want to entertain people. So if the Saudi is next to me, perfect. If it is America, perfect. So whenever you want. But I love the UK as my home. You know, I feel best when I'm here in London.
Do you expect that people will be more willing to face you now because you've suffered a defeat? Do you think they'll be more willing to take the risk?
I hope so. We already had some guys say no, so I think it's all the same like before, but that's good. That's good. It's good they beat the Savage.
Who's on your hit list?
Everybody, brother, everybody. I really don't care, but I'm in it for the big guns. You know, I like the heavyweight scene and whoever. You know, my lifelong enemy and him and everybody else. But I can't talk until I get a few wins under my belt.
And that lifelong enemy, I'm assuming you're talking about Filip Hrgović. He's obviously in the number one position at the moment. We're not sure what's happening because Joshua's fighting Ngannou next. Do you think if the fight between Joshua and Hrgović does happen, do you give him much chance in that fight against Joshua?
Well, I always said I give him chance against anybody because I know he's a good boxer. You know? That's proven. He proved himself. He has a better amateur career than Joshua if you don't count the Olympic gold. So, you know, I think he's a better boxer than Joshua. So we'll see. It's a tough fight for Joshua.
What do you make of Joshua against Ngannou? Because you, of course, have some MMA experience.
Yeah, I was actually national champion in MMA. So I make nothing of it until I saw what Ngannou did to Fury. So that kind of shook us all up, you know, and it was literally MMA against boxing. So I hope Joshua is going to do a better job than Fury, but I don't know. I can't be certain.
And talking of Fury, you're no stranger to hard sparring, of course, with Dillian Whyte, especially in the past. What do you make of what happened with Fury and his sparring partner, Agran Smakichi, with the cut over the eye and how it occurred?
Good shit, good. Good shit, good. Good shit, good. Good shit, good. Yeah, I know Smakichi sparred him many times. I sparred Fury also. So listen, those stuff happens. You can't stop that, you know. And Fury was protected and helmet and everything, and it still happened because it was the will of the gods.
Do you think it was a punch or an elbow that caused the cut?
Smakichi told me it was a punch. Yeah, he told me. I think if Fury even talked to somebody, it was a punch.
And what happens when something like that happens in training camp? Do you blame the person that did it, or do you just understand that as a fighter, accidents happen?
You can't blame the person. You know, we took punches for living, so one punch landed on the wrong side of the head, and that's it. So you can't really blame nobody for it. And he doesn't. And I don't think Fury blames Smakichi for anything.
But with that happening and the delay, obviously it's now May the 18th, how do you weigh up Fury against Usyk?
Well, I think the public kind of went on Usyk's side now. I still kind of think Fury will pull it out, but Fury did lousy against Ngannou, so you know, a lot of questions in the air. You know, really, I really can't really choose right now. I thought Fury before all of this. Now I'm like 50-50.
And just before I let you go, just tell people out there who are big fans of the Savage, of course, in the UK, why are you coming back and what can they expect?
My brothers, my Savage army. I'm coming back because this is all I know. No, I don't know how to do anything else, and I don't want to do anything else. And I went through hell this last year, and I paid my dues. And I paid my dues to boxing, and I'm back.
Great stuff, Adam. Really appreciate it.